Hey there, veteran guardians and new light players. This is Delta115 bringing you guys a new Destiny 2 video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first week of Guardian games, as we are already on our second week and sooner or later approaching the third and final week of Guardian games. Now in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing you all of the Guardian Games challenges, as well as the Gilded Triumphs for the Champ title. But before we dive into that, there are 3 new emblems available in Destiny 2. 1 in-game and 2 in Bungie.net. So let's start off with the first emblem that I've already got equipped. The emblem you see here, ladies and gentlemen, is called the Best of the Best. And to obtain this emblem, you need to reach top 10% in Guardian games. And there's an easy way to obtain this. If you guys were working on the drop-in quest, which is that one basic quest step to obtain the permanent skimmer, that is your goal, actually. So if you manage to complete that objective, that top 10% in Nightfalls, and got the skimmer, then you're set, and you have to wait till the weekly reset. Why, do you ask? Well, this emblem never showed up during the first week of Guardian games. It showed up to me by the time the second week of Guardian games started, at the weekly reset. I went to Eva Levante, and Eva had this emblem waiting for me. And she had some dialogue along with it explaining this emblem. So that is pretty nice that Bungie had given Eva Levante to hold our 10% emblem, rather than what happened to our previous emblem, which was Glory's Claim, the Guardian Games 2022 top 10% emblem, which players managed to obtain it after Guardian Games ended. There were some issues and somewhat, but yeah, I'm glad that they gave Eva Levante to hold our emblem, and that's how you get it. So if you're watching this right now, the best way to obtain it is get top 10% in Nightfalls. They're the best bet, because doing it in Supremacy, oh, that's a killer. Do it with Nightfalls. Once you get top 10% in Nightfalls, wait till the weekly reset, and you should be able to get it. Like I said, I got it from Eva Levante. I don't know if it's going to be able to give it to anybody in this week or the week after. Who knows? But that's how you get it. As for the other 2 emblems, they're from Bungie.net, as I said, and one of them is a Moments of Triumph 2023. The other is as well a Guardian Games emblem. So let's start off with the first one from Moments of Triumph 2023. This emblem you see here, ladies and gentlemen, is called Beyond Gravity's Urge. And to obtain this emblem, you have to complete 26 out of 30 feats in the Moments of Triumph 2023. In other words, complete 26 of the 30 triumphs in the seal. And once you do that, you can go to Bungie.net and claim it. The second emblem, which is a Guardian Games emblem, is called Together in Competition. And to get this emblem, you have to claim the Triumph Gold, which is a basic simple one, which I will show you guys later on in the video, so don't worry about that. But once you obtain the Gold Triumph in the game, this emblem is available to claim in Bungie.net. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to log out of your console and ensure that your console is connected to the Bungie.net profile of yours. Once you do that, then you're good to go. Because if you mess up either of those steps, you'll have trouble getting this emblem. Trust me, there's been some people explaining that they couldn't claim it, blah blah blah. But that's how, those are the emblems, ladies and gentlemen. Now that that's out of the way, let's dive into the challenges. Sorry, there's one more thing I forgot to mention, and I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. During Guardian Games, we get a new memento called Games Memento. You can get this memento by depositing gold, platinum, or diamond medallions. Once you get this memento, you can only hold it one at a time. So, once you get it, head to the Mars relic, and insert this memento into your deep sight weapon of your choice. Deep sight weapons such as Scattered Signal, Heritage, Disparity, Firefright, etc. And once you insert it, you get the following 3 features added to your gun for this memento. So, for reaching, let's see, level 1 of this weapon, you get a tracker. And this tracker is called Games Memento Tracker. It keeps track of opponents defeated in Supremacy matches. So I don't know if it applies to regular Supremacy, but when it's talking about Supremacy, I'm thinking it's the Guardian Games Supremacy, and it keeps track of it. The second level, which is level 20, gives you a title, and that title, which is right here, is called Podium Perfection. And last but not least, in level 30, we get a new shader, which is unlocked, and the shader is called Champion Keepsake. So it's similar to other shaders from the other mementos, like Twilight Keepsake for the Festival of the Lost, and Rhyme Keepsake for the Dawning. So for games, or Champion Keepsake, sorry about that, we get this. As you can see, it gives your weapon a basic red shader on it, an animated shader, because if you look closely, you can see some white particles flowing around. And then you get like yellow and blue accents along with some black accents to your gun. There's one thing I want to point out about the black accents. Sometimes it doesn't show black to most guns. Some guns will show it like gray instead of black. For example, Firefright is one of them. As soon as this weapon loads up, and as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the weapon, the barrel, the mag, and the stock give like a gray accent instead of black. So there are some weapons that will show you black accents to your gun along with the blue and yellow, but it also shows some gray for some other weapons. So keep in mind on that. And I guess that's pretty much it for covering up mementos. Without further ado, let's really dive into the new challenges, or the Guardian Games challenges. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the Guardian Games Challenges tab, and in this tab, there are a total of 16 challenges. Now, the last one we can't obtain it yet because we need to obtain the other 15 challenges. So I will go and explain as quickly as possible of what they are and how to obtain it. So let's start with this one. The first one, In It to Win It, is pretty much a basic one. Everyone can get this done. It's earn a medallion from activity completions and bank it at the podium in the tower for rewards and class points. Like I said, pretty straightforward. Get a medallion, bank it in, that's it. This can be done by doing the introduction quest in Guardian Games. The next 4, we got bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. And according to all 4 of them, because they have the same goal, bank medallions at the podium in the tower to contribute points towards your class standing. Higher ranked medallions contribute more points. And I want to tell you guys something. The best way to get this done is get the the diamond medallions. For those who don't know, diamond medallions were first introduced in Guardian games this year, and they give you a lot of progress. You can get diamond medallions in three sources. You can obtain one by doing this bounty, which is a endgame PvE bounty, because it'll be giving you a random objective for either a dungeon or a raid. Pretty simple, nothing hard to do, but if you're having trouble finding a fire team, use a fire team finder or use the fire team finder in the Bungie.net. That's one way to get this. The second way to get a diamond medallion is endgame PvP. That means Trials of Osiris, which is available this weekend. Get some people, play some trials if you're good at it. If you're not, don't do it. Stick with this bounty. Or the third option of getting a diamond medallion is to watch 2 hours on a Twitch streamer who plays Destiny 2. Go to Twitch, make sure your Twitch account is connected to Bungie.net. Watch your favorite streamer, could be Acid Cross Gaming, Grenader Jake, etc. Like these Twitch streamers who play Destiny 2 or did a lot of contribution in Destiny 2. If you're watching them, watch it for 2 hours. Then once you're done, claim your reward from your Twitch drop, and then head back to Eva Levante, where the emblem is waiting for you to be claimed. So that's how that's done. For the rewards, bronze gives you an emblem and a gold medallion. Silver gives you 3 enhancement cores and a gold medallion. Gold gives you enhancement prism and a Bungie reward code. Now keep in mind, Gold Triumph is also, once you have claimed this, you can get the Together in Competition emblem. And then for Platinum, we get a shader called Prize Winner. And all 4 of those triumphs also give you event tickets. So let me claim those. Alright, so moving on to the next one. The next one we got in the cards. Now, complete Contender and Platinum cards, which can be obtained for EVA. I highly recommend Platinum cards. Why? Because one of the Gilded Triumphs, which I will showcase to you later on, is tied to this. So if you want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I highly recommend Platinum cards. For example, this standalone performance Nightfall Platinum card is by far one of the fast. Well, you can do it 2 times. That way it makes it easier to progress. You can also pick up Platinum cards for Lost Sectors. I heard there's some I don't know how to say this. More of tricks of getting them done quickly. But if you can find any PvE Platinum cards that you feel comfortable with, go for it. So by claiming this, we get 3 enhancement cores and a gold medallion. Next one, we got Medal Mania. Earn Vanguard medals. Pretty self-explanatory. This is actually from the notes here. So Vanguard medals are pretty easy to do. Just go to a Vanguard playlist to do it, but I would highly recommend the Guardian Games recreational playlist because it also drops Vanguard medals. So if you want to get Vanguard medals quickly, this playlist will help you. So by claiming this one, we get the Taraxipus Guardian Games Scout Rifle and an upgrade module. Next one, we got Elements of Victory. Defeat enemies with elemental abilities or weapons. This is pretty self-explanatory and easy to do. Equip your weapons with those elements, which is Arc, Solar, Void, Stasis, and Strand, and go nuts. It should take you about 2 full matches of strikes and possibly 2 full matches of nightfalls to get this done. And by claiming this challenge, you get 3 enhancement cores and a gold medallion. Moving on to the next one. The next challenge is called Good Games. Defeat targets in Supremacy matches or Guardian Games playlist. Again, this one is self-explanatory. Nothing wrong with it. All you have to do is kill targets, defeat guardians in, Supremacy, and defeat targets in strikes. Pretty straightforward. I think it might take you like a while, but give or take how your performance in combat is, you should be fine. And by claiming this challenge, ladies and gentlemen, we get an enhancement prism and a platinum medallion. Alright, moving on. Next challenge, Class Pride. Complete Supremacy or Guardian Games playlist activities with class matchmaking enabled or participate in focus activities. Now, let me show you guys how that's done. So, class matchmaking can be found from these 4, well, usually 4. I think they removed it in Supremacy. Yeah, they did. So, you can find class matchmaking in the recreational playlist, the Nightfall Strike playlist, and I think Gambit already has that integrated, so yeah. Supremacy usually had it, but due to an issue that happened in the first week, they removed it, so it's not there. And also, focusing activities. So we got this focus activity standing, which gives you a lot of more detail on what it does. And what happens is it will select one of the 4 activities. And once you find out which activity is focus, go to that activity and play as much as you want in that activity. So it'll pick one of the 4. Just letting you guys know for the focus. And by claiming this challenge, ladies and gentlemen, we get the title SMG, 3 enhancement cores, and an upgrade module. Moving on. Next one, Friendly Rivalry. Complete Crucible, Gambit, or Supremacy matches. Pretty self-explanatory. I showed you guys the playlist before. Once you complete those, you're good to go. By claiming this challenge, we got 3 enhancement cores, 15,000 glimmer, and a gold medallion. Moving on. Next challenge, World's Championship Tour. Complete activities on destinations such as Blind Well, Altars of Sorrow, Empire Hunts, Wellspring, Partition, and Terminal Overload. I highly recommend, ladies and gentlemen, to go to Altars of Sorrow, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's pretty fast. It should take you, I guess, a few runs. Altars of Sorrow is located here at Sorrow's Harbor, as you can see here. But yeah, everyone's going there. But if you want to go to Blindwell, it's located here in a German city. Partition is located in Neptune here. What else is there? I'm trying to remember what else was there. Oh yeah, Wellspring's located here, and etc. But if you don't have any of these, I highly recommend Altars of Sorrow, because it's on a patrol area, so you don't need to worry about it. So for those who are free to play, they can get this done at Altars of Sorrow. And by claiming this challenge, once I get there, our rewards for completing it would be 15,000 glimmer, 3 enhancement cores, and a gold medallion. Moving on to the last 3. So this one, we got Circuit Training. Complete Dares of Eternity, Vanguard Ops playlist activities, or seasonal activities. Because I was so focused with Vanguard so much, I did a lot. I think maybe 5 or 10, well, give or take, because sometimes some of them were pretty fast, you know. But if you're doing Dares of Eternity, I think 1 or 2 matches of Dares would finish this completely. Um, it's my random guess, but that should do it. By completing this challenge, you get 3 raid banners, 20,000 glimmer, and that's pretty much it for that. Next challenge is Up for the Challenge. Complete Guardian Games Ops Nightfalls. Yeah, for this one, you had to do a total of 15. Now that kind of sounds boring, and that's pretty understandable. But there's 2 options you can do this. Your first option is you can do 5 of this and do another 5 next day and the next day. Total up to 15. Or you can take a platinum card, like a platinum Nightfall card, like I have here. It should complete about 2 Nightfall matches. So by doing that, I guess it gives you, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, about 7 platinum cards done. Give or take on my thinking. Sorry. But yeah, it should take you about 7 platinum cards to get up to 15 completions of Nightfalls. And by claiming this challenge, you get an enhancement prism and a platinum medallion. Leaving us with this challenge, Crest Collector. Earn points in Supremacy by picking up crests from defeated opponents. Now this is easy. Just go to the Supremacy match, pick up any crests, allies, enemies, as much as you can. This can be done within a week. I think it's 1 or 2 days tops, but yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory for this one. And by completing this challenge, you get the Hullabaloo Grenade Launcher, Platinum Medallion, and Upgrade Module. And by claiming all these 15, you got the Champ Challenge done, which is complete all event card challenges during Guardian Games. Progress resets at the end of the event. And by claiming this, you get the Ascendant Shard and Ascendant Alloy. And you can see here, you get this little banner covering your event card. So now the challenges are done, let's move to the Gilded challenges, or Gilded Triumphs. So, we'll go with this one. Going the distance. Bank medallions at the podium in the tower to contribute points towards your class standing. Higher rank medallions grant more points. Easy. This can be done by banking 2 diamond medallions. If you got 2 diamond medallions, ladies and gentlemen, then this is officially done. You don't need to worry about it. Next one, Grand Slam. Reach the platinum score threshold in the Guardian Games Nightfall playlist. Pretty self-explanatory. If you guys are going for the top 10%, this will also cover it. My best advice when you're doing Nightfalls to earn more points, do those emote finishers. So when you're damaging a champion and it's at low health, like finisher health, do an emote, then finish the champion, and you get tons of points. Trust me. This also applies to the mini bosses too. Although you won't get the Giant Slayer points, you also get the emote and finisher points along with it. So it helps. Next is Record Setter. Complete Platinum Contender cards. Contender cards can be purchased from EVA. This is what I said when I was telling you guys this challenge, which is in the cards. If you've done 15 Platinum cards, you also done 15 Platinum cards here for Record Setter. So you kill 2 birds with 1 stone, basically. Now our final triumph, Hall of Fame. Complete a Guardian Games Nightfall without dying. Also complete a match of Supremacy with a score of at least 30. This is pretty straightforward. When you're playing Nightfalls, stay alive. And it doesn't mean that if a player dies and you're not dead, meaning that it's a fail. No, that's incorrect. if you die in the Nightfall, then it's a fail. But don't worry, you can keep on practicing until you got used to whatever Nightfall you're doing. As for Supremacy, pretty self-explanatory. Just get above 30 points and you're good to go. Win or lose, it doesn't matter, as long as you reach that score. And there we go. That should update. I don't know why it didn't guild, that's weird. Hold on. I just want to double check. That's kind of weird. It should guild it up. Yeah, it's supposed to gild it to 2. Why is it still stuck to 1? That's weird. Okay, it's supposed to gild to 2, but for some apparent reason, it's stuck to 1. Oh well. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the 4 gilded triumphs to gild your champ title. And that's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. It is official that the champ title gilding is bugged. We had this issue last year in 2023 where when we were gilding it, it had some kind of issues. So I assumed that Bungie had never fixed the gilding problem and it's been passed down to this year. So yeah, it's their fault that they didn't fix it, so I hopefully they fix that issue. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed Guardian Games so far, and I hope this video that you're watching helps you with your challenges. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and check out my YouTube channel for the latest Destiny 2 and other gaming content. And also, if you want to get notified and for extra content, you can check out my socials, which the links will be down in the description box below. That is all, my fellow Guardians. This is Delta 115 signing out, and enjoy Guardian Games.